It's 6:30 and he won't be up, or he'll be late, be faffing around. I'll show you in a minute, guarantee it. So we're off to sort out his, or install, or watch his cockpit enclosure being installed today. He's quite excited, and we shall see how it goes. Apparently it's huge.
I got a whisper because everyone's asleep, but he always says I'm late. I'm always early. Look, I'm waiting for him. Where is he? Here he comes. Oh, look at the smug thing off his face. You look at him. Look, he's even got his smug face on in there. Look at it. He's a smug face.
He's up and ready, and he was recording me as I walked here. Don't know what he was recording.
Well, Smug Pug here has kindly picked me up today.
All I do is smile and he calls it
It's
smug.
not a smile, look at it.
It's
like he's passing wind and trying to keep quiet.
I'm going to look miserable from now on. I'm not having any more of this.
So we're off to Cool Runnings. He hasn't been on his boat since I've been in America for 3 weeks. So he's really excited to see the new forest and the water again. But we've got Marcel. I'm not sure if his wife's coming, but if it is, we'll be sure to give you a little insight into their...
These are her words coming up right now.
Sta diventando enorme, guarda.
Enormo, it's enormo.
Enormo. I'm psyched up for the fact that Marcel might have to take it back and do a few adjustments. Dave's all psyched up that he'll be done in an hour and a half. We can have a bacon sandwich and have a sail.
We'll find out, won't we?
Won't we?
Yeah. What do you think, Dee?
That's great.
Nice colour, eh? Nice clean green. I haven't ever seen your boat with that sort of green on it before. It's normally algae green. So no, don't open it. He said, "This is my box of magic. This is my box of magic." Honestly, I've looked at it before,
it's
and
brilliant.
it's absolute pandemonium.
You know, it's good. It's got
It's like
one of those.
4 years
Look.
old.
That's for hemorrhoids. This is for bolt cutters.
Has that ever been used?
What?
This?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, it's got a screw in the end, Dave. So
Yeah,
that will be rubbish. You can chuck that away
That's
now.
perfect. Right, here, see, aren't you impressed? The very things we want. Look.
Yeah, we do want one of those.
Or that. Yeah, what else? We've got smaller ones. What size do you want, really?
That's about right, I thought. Let's go on and check the bottom of your block.
A few more shackers there. Get lots of spare shackers.
I wouldn't call it, Dave. I wouldn't, honestly. It's not a box of magic stuff. It isn't. It's just a box of tabs.
Jubilee clips all together. One of those. You never know when you need one of those, do you?
No, I'm just saying. It's a nice box. It's got a few bits in it, but it's like...
Got plugs, look, when we're sinking.
Yeah.
Have we ever shown them our sinking tool? They need to see this while you're filming my magic box. See, alongside them.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you do. I got one for Father's Day, remember? Any hole you get on the boat.
Yeah, I've got one of those.
Yeah, I know. Don't be smug. Just because you've got one.
I think mine's a slightly bigger one.
Ah.
So anyway, what was it?
You don't have one of these. A tiny little box, see?
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's a thing of beauty.
Could you hurry up a little
Well, I can't get my big fat fingers in there. I've got jet lag. Yeah, look at those little bulbs. I've no idea what they're for, but I've got spares.
Dave, Mark Taylor was commenting on our last video.
He was?
Yeah, and he said that you were more grumpy than usual.
Yeah.
And I think he's got a point. Do you remember, you did go off on one a bit.
I don't remember. What was I grumpy about?
You were going off on one about me being smug. He's got a bigger this and a better that. No, but there was the way you did it. Nobody's denying that I wasn't smug. I was smiling, and there's a difference.
You are utterly smug.
But it's the way you said it. It's the way.
A boy that's done a poo, first one ever, and he's telling mummy, I've done a poo. It's what you like.
It wasn't that. You know Mark Taylor's right.
No,
deep down, you know he's right.
I think he's very hurtful, and he's picking on me. That's all it is.
We're gonna have to call Fat Tomo, Plump Tomo now. He's lost 2.5 stone.
Has he?
Apparently. Good on you, Tomo.
That is excellent, Tomo. That's
good for your heart.
nice. I tell you what, that's real perseverance and commitment, because it's very easy to put weight on, very difficult to take it off. You know, like a pound a week on a diet is normal. So to lose, how much did you say?
2.5 stone.
That's huge. That's like, by the way, Tomo,
that's
like carrying 2 car tyres on your body.
Tomo, we won't recognise you, but we've never met you, so there's no difference.
Oh, and
he promised to come and bring us some beers.
Yeah, but this is kind of what comes around goes around. Do you remember he spent all that time wandering around the Bewley party looking for us? And
no, he went home with his son.
Oh,
we wandered around looking for him. He
So
did say in the last comment that he's going to be there.
looking for you, Tom. Well, we're not even sure you're
No,
real.
we're not sure you exist.
We think you're a pseudonym.
Yeah, definitely.
What you
Let's say.
No, look,
But
that is smug.
That's
Look,
not
right
smug.
there.
That's not smug.
Look at it.
That's a smile. I can be happy. I don't know how I can be happy when I'm with you, but
That's a grimace.
listen. Just listen to this.
Tell them about your fenders.
Boats, Bits and Bobs, right? YouTube chap, follow it. He's come up with a suggestion for us, and it's a good one because you're often late, still in bed when I arrive. He suggested a lesson that he learned: tie a rope or a string to your foot or your toe, hang it out the window of your bedroom, and then I can just tug it when I arrive. That is a brilliant. What do you think of that?
That's stupid.
That is
stupid.
that's
and you're smug because you think it's making you look good again.
That's practical.
And you were actually late this morning. I've got video evidence at the beginning of this video of you being late and my bag already out the front of the house.
I wasn't late.
You were.
You were on time.
Oh, all right then.
Have you seen that new wooden shack up on the car park?
Yeah, I have.
Do you know what it is?
No.
It's a place where there's these guys come in, don't they, once or twice a week, and they sell fish food or
Fish food?
Yeah.
What? They don't have goldfish
No.
here. They're not feeding mullet. What do you mean fish food?
Sorry. Seafood.
Ah,
Seafood.
Okay. Well, why are they going to have seafood in a wooden shack?
Cooked. So you can sit up there and have a meal.
I don't think I think you got to wipe that smug look off your face because you actually don't know what you're talking about, do
This
you?
morning, I do. Can you hear that? That's the sound of disappointment. Bless them. They want to do some corrections, and they insist they want to take it back and make those positive corrections. So up here we have got no canvas whatsoever, no cockpit spray hood. But they're coming back in a few days to explain what we're doing now and why we're back in the car.
We're going home, and it's not even 11 o'clock. It's a bit discouraging, but Marcel and Sylvia came down and chatted away as they put my new cockpit enclosure on, only to discover there was a couple of places where they need to do adjustment. So it's all come off again and gone back to bird and pool. So we'll have to do episode 2, hopefully the final episode.
Yeah. Bit of a disaster. I've overslept. Well, I didn't oversleep, but I'm half an hour late picking him up. He's going to make an absolute meal of this. I can guarantee you now. He will be on his phone talking about this as I speak.
It's 7 o'clock. He's late. He's never late, he says. Says he's always waiting for me. Not true. I've just called him and he didn't answer his phone. And he's just called me back 3 minutes past 7. Sorry, mate, he says, I'm just leaving. I set my alarm half an hour later than I should have. Honestly. 7 o'clock pickup, don't be late, he said. See, I think he's just about to drive up, he says. There he is. Look at him. What does he call this? Look, he's parked out there to save time. Yeah. It's not smug this morning, it's got a different look. Look, that's the opposite of smug there. That's like I pooed my pants and
Anyway,
I've
it's
been
an exciting
discovered.
day. Explain what we're doing today.
Well, we hope it's exciting. We hope to borrow a little machine from the Chandlers and blow up Polonia's fenders.
Blowing up fenders is not exciting.
Well, it's quite exciting, but we're hoping that Marcel is also on his way and not late, and we'll be finishing the Granny Annex. That's the plan.
There she is, the naked beauty. She'll be closed by the end of the day, Dee.
We hope.
Dave, we just to clarify, and Sylvia will confirm this, we had to come rushing out because one of your turners that you tied on had fallen into the river.
Turners? Do you mean fender?
One of your fenders. I said
the word, yeah.
Did I say fender?
No, I actually remember distinctly that it was one you did.
No, it was not one I did, yeah, mongrel.
Let's show you what we got.
Oh, he's dropped his wife. He's dropped his wife in his coffee. He's so excited. He's rang his wife. Hi, Jill.
So, folks, this is Marcel and the lovely Sylvie, husband and wife team. Communicate in Italian, so we don't know ever what's really being said. But done a great job. Look. Is this the biggest one you've ever done?
Just about.
Then Mrs. Oliver's got some pockets in there for iPad. Sadly, he's on it, still ruined the picture. Sorry about that. Any advice for people with these things? Washing? Can I use a jet wash on this, Sylvie?
No, never use jet wash.
No jet wash.
No.
So to clean it, what must I do?
Very liquid in water is fine. You can spray a bit gently and brush.
Okay, what about the windows?
Window, just normal water.
No.
And
Just
still
plain
very
water.
Very
liquid,
liquid.
Great job done. We'll put the details of Italian upholstery.
This is Ian's boat. This is what a lovely clean boat should look like. Immaculate for this time of year. Ian's working hard on it.
Yes.
But it compares with this filthy, festering mess of Mr. Oliver's. You could grow potatoes on his coach roof. No excuse. What have you got to say for yourself?
Well, I've been busy trying to help people.
Yeah, but I've just been looking at Ian's boat. You
Yeah.
know, he's of a similar age.
Yeah, he doesn't run a video channel, right? And he hasn't just had to have a Granny Annex fitted.
He's of a similar age.
Or a
And this boat
mobility
is,
aid.
honestly, Dave, it's lovely. He's just used boracle on his woodwork. and
That's
it
what
looks
we're
good.
about to use.
He does it twice a year.
Did you ask him for any tips? This boat's coming along nicely.
Yeah.
He hasn't got a Granny Annex, look.
What were you saying?
That bacon is cooked in Jeremy Clarkson's diddly squat oak and hickory oil.
Yeah. This is what he's made us.
Right.
Slightly overcooked
Oh,
bread.
for Pete's sake, take your tea and stop your moaning.
No, I was just saying it's
No,
nicely
stop
browned.
it.
It was nicely browned. Nicely browned. With bacon cooked in smoked hickory oil. Very impressed.
I'm just going to talk about how toasty it is, isn't it? So I got a bit of a mouthful. This bread's slightly crispy. It's ripping my jaw to shreds, but it's lovely. Come on, what you got to say for yourself? It's lovely. I'm not saying anything particularly. He did say, honestly, this is the truth. He called out to me because I was doing some work on his boat. He called out and said, the bread's taken a bit longer than I thought. Anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about. It's a relatively cool March day. Toasty in here, isn't it?
Very warm.
Very toasty.
Yeah, okay, try it in the windows.
Yeah. Several windows open.
Nice view. Butler's hard. We've taken off those legs. Now we just got to finish unzipping the front and fold it back. Alright. Okay. There it goes. Taking him with him. Oh, look at that.
So what do you do with the windows so you don't have a crease in that, I wonder?